Hey everyone, welcome to the channel and to another Libra specific reading. I hope you're all doing well. So this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. Keep in mind it is a general reading and it's also timeless. So this will pertain to events that have already transpired, things that are playing out and things that may come up in the near future. I feel like it will tap into all of those energies, okay? Also, as I said, it's general, so it's not going to be for every Libra out there. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't sound like your situation, that's fine. Just leave it, okay? If you're unsure of your natal chart placements, you can find the link in the description box below for the natal chart calculator. Without further ado, let's just jump in. Libra. So let's see what it is you need to know at the time of you watching this with regards to your love life. So tell me what it is that Libra needs to know, please. For Libra. Okay, so you have kisses, the runner, palm tree, separation, passion. I like you. That way it's come out crossing, which is interesting. Hand of cards, axe, love, and paradise. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the sword and the rose. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for you, Libra. There's someone you're dealing with that feels like you're the runner in the relationship, okay? They do have unconditional love for you. They love you a great deal, okay? But they feel like it's interesting because it's the energy of I love you, but I don't like you. That's what I'm getting. That may sound harsh, but it's true. That's literally what I'm getting. Like, I love you, but I don't like you. I love you, but I don't like the things that you do. I don't like the way you behave sometimes. I don't like the other side of you that I keep seeing, right? Because they do have, like, there's some qualities about you that they think is very sweet, that's very, it's very lovable, okay? But then there's other qualities you have that they really find irritating, that they find somewhat disrespectful. I'll be honest with you, right? I'm just reading what this person's energy is, and that's how they feel. Like every time that they get closer to you and there's a chance that this could blossom into something beautiful, something stable, long lasting, they feel like you run from it, okay? And no matter what they do to show you that they are consistent, that they're stable, that they're going to be there, you're always going to run. You're always going to find a reason to not invest in the relationship, okay? And then yet when the two of you are apart, you miss each other a great deal, okay? There is a lot of intimacy. There's a lot of compassion there. There is emotional intimacy. It's not just, you know, the physical side of it, okay? I feel like you do have a lot of compassion, a lot of love for each other. Obviously, there is a very strong sexual attraction that you have to one another as well. But they just feel like, you know, it's never going to go anywhere, right? And so it's like they do love you, they do like spending time with you, but they don't like the things that you do when it comes to this connection. They don't like the fact you're always running from a commitment. They don't like the fact that, you know, you're kind of blasé sometimes when it comes to them expressing their emotions, expressing their feelings towards you. And so that's when it starts to make them not like you, okay? So that's what I mean when I say that they love you, but they don't like you sometimes, okay? That's kind of the energy. And that's why sometimes they just think, you know what, this person is just, you know, they're just playing the field. They're not serious with me, right? This person is not serious, so I'm not playing this game with them, okay? Like, you know, my heart is not to be gambled with. I'm not taking this risk. You know, we'll just, if you want it that way, fine, we'll have it that way. And then you'll have a period of not talking to each other, only for then one of you to end up sparking conversation, and boom, the feelings are there again. You end up spending time together, you're happy, it's joyful, you know, you can tease one another, like you have a really good time, you know, and you can feel that unconditional love. But then the cycle begins all over again. And this person is becoming increasingly aware that it has become somewhat karmic, okay? It is a cycle that they just find themselves in over and over with you, okay? And they feel like it's time they start to honor their heart, their feelings, their self-worth, and not keep feeding into this dynamic, because they are looking for a commitment here. They're looking for at least something stable, some consistency is what I'm getting, more than a commitment, like consistency from you, but they feel like they're not getting it. Okay, so this is how this person feels when it comes to their connection with you. Okay, you may you know, dispute some of these claims. You may feel like it's not that way, or it may come across that way, but that's not how it really is. Maybe you feel like you need to explain certain things to this person. Maybe you do need to have a conversation, you know, because I feel like this is how this person feels. It may not necessarily be, you know, your intention, or, you know, you may not even know this person feels this way, but that's how it's coming across, right? You may have an inkling based on things that they've said in the past or how they behave, but, you know, this is literally coming from this person's heart, right? This is how they feel. So take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, then it's not your message, okay? So how does Libra feel about this connection? How does Libra feel about this connection? Yeah, we have talking. So you definitely want to speak to them about this. Sunglasses. Oh, too many cards there. For Libra, please. Twin flames. Not today. And axe. Yeah. So I feel like you do want to open up to this person. Like you want to have an honest conversation with them. You know, you may be waiting to hear back from them, or you feel like, you know, they always put it on you to open lines of communication again. So you feel like this person, like even when you're not talking, they're always looking at you under a microscope. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Like you feel like this person is always judging you, always watching your movements, always wanting to know who you're dealing with, who you're talking to, what you're up to, right? But you feel like this person is silently judging you. That's kind of what I'm getting, right? But they do want to speak to you. They do want to communicate. I don't like it when you're not communicating, right? You may feel like this person is your twin, right? That you do have a lot in common, and when things are good, they're great, but your differences are glaringly obvious, and that's where you clash, right? So whether you see this person as your true twin or not, I feel like that's the energy. Like, you know, when you clash, you really clash. Like there's some things that you just do not look at in the same way. Like you have very different opinions on certain things, right? But then in other ways, you're so similar. So that's why you kind of have that dynamic when, you know, things are good, they're great, but then, you know, some issue comes up, especially when it comes to consistency, or, you know, what they feel they need from you and they're not getting. And they feel like you're running in the opposite direction, then this whole thing kicks off again. So you may feel like, you know what, I don't really want to deal with this right now. Like I've got other things I need to contend with. I've got other issues I need to deal with. There's things that I'm still healing within myself. You know, now's not, I do want to talk to you. I do want to address this, but now's not a good time for me, okay? Especially because you're still sore about something, or, you know, like you're not in the best place yourself for us to have this conversation. So I think it's better, like, we just keep our distance for now, and then we talk about it when we're both in a better place. Like that's kind of the energy I'm getting from you. So you may feel like right now is not a good time to talk, but you do want to communicate to this person. You do want to be able to openly express your thoughts and feelings about this to this person. And when that conversation does take place, they'll need to do the same, right? Okay. So what is the advice then for Libra? What is the advice? The Sword and Rose. Yeah, just being transparency for sure. The Mask, okay. The Hammer. Butterfly. Yeah. Seduction. Yeah. So I feel like, honestly, I just feel like you need to be upfront with this person, okay? I feel like you're not being completely transparent with them. If you're honest with yourself, you'll know you're not, you know, if this reading applies for you, you're not being completely transparent with them, okay? And that's where these clashes take place, because it's like everything seems one way one moment, and then boom, everything switches the next. And I think that it's because you're afraid. You're afraid that if you were to be completely authentic with this person, completely transparent, and state exactly how you feel about certain things, then that would irreparably damage the connection, right? Or that it would in some way open the door to more questions being thrown at you, like, you know, being scrutinized even more judgment. So I essentially feel like you're afraid of being judged by this person. You're like, if I was to reveal everything that I need to say, or completely show up authentically with this person and be, you know, speak my truth, then I feel like it's just going to open a whole can of worms. Like this is just going to lead to them questioning me even more, getting on my case. You know, I feel like this would actually do more damage, but you can't mask these things, right? If you keep hiding these things, it's going to come out anyway. And that could end up doing way more damage than if you're just open and transparent with them. Yeah. So I feel like it's time, you know, it's time to, you know, really think about, do you want this relationship to evolve? Do you want to take this to the next level? Do you want to see it flourish? If not, then you need to be honest with this person and bring it to an end, okay? Either that or state what it is exactly that you're looking for with this person, because having this relationship that lies in the gray matter where there's no clear boundaries, no clear, you know, sort of definition on it, it's not working for them, and it's actually not working for you anymore, you know, because they feel like, you know, you're just kind of stringing them along in a way. Yeah, oh my God, I didn't even see that yet, right? But as soon as I got that seduction card, I feel like, yeah, they feel like you're just stringing them along, you know, that you're just dealing with other people, that you're not serious. And then as soon as I lift this card, keys on the ring, which means exactly that. It even says they're stringing along, right? That's what they're concerned with, that you're just playing with them, okay? So you need to be honest, okay? You need to be very honest, very transparent, you know, and just let the chips fall where they may, okay? Because that's all you can do. All you can do is live your truth, speak your truth, and show up authentically. People will either love you or they hate you for it. Either way, at least you know that you don't have to worry about, you know, masking certain things and just people pleasing to the point where, you know, you start to lose yourself in your interpersonal relationships by trying to appeal to what other people expect you to be. No, you know, so it's time to show up authentically with this person and speak your truth. Yeah, because I'm telling you, this person, you know, they feel like you're constantly blocking them, right? They feel like, you know, sort of chasing you for answers. It's become an addiction for them, right? Because they need to know. They have an obsession with knowing the truth because they feel like you're hiding things from them. And they would be right. In this case, you're not telling them the full truth. You're not being completely transparent, you know? So that's why they feel like they have this overwhelming need to know the facts. And that's why they're looking at you under a microscope, because it's like they're trying to get some kind of truth from you and they feel like you're not giving it to them. So I feel like you need to be honest. Yeah, because I'm telling you, this person is looking for a traditional serious commitment, and I feel like you are not, Libra. For those of you I'm picking up on, you're not, you know? And so if you know that's not what you want, you need to be honest, okay? And if that leads to a permanent separation, then it is what it is, you know? But at least then everyone knows where they stand and no one feels like they're being used, right? Yeah. Because at the moment, this person just feels like they're just chasing you. They're chasing a ghost, right? There's no one there. They keep chasing you, chasing answers that they don't seem to be getting, you know? So it's the right thing to do, I would say, okay? So Libra, I hope this helps. Thank you for checking this reading out. If you found it useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell and click all so you don't miss any of your upcoming readings. But for now, I'm wishing you guys all the best, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.